I'm 12 years old, right? And afterwards in the parking lot, he said, hey, you want to be in a play? I said, what do you mean? He says, I got a part of a guy who's a knight. You get to have a sword. And I said, will I have any lines? He said, you'll have one line. I said, all right, cool. And I asked my mom, and she said, do I have to pay? You know, and I said, I don't think so. I think they're going to pay me. So I went and I did this play, and it was George Bernard Shaw's St. Joan at the McCarter Theater in New Jersey. And
It was a real play.
yeah, it was a proper play. And it was an incredible experience, to be honest with you, because my parents hated their jobs. You know, they would go to work and their life happened on the periphery of their employment. You know, my mom would take the train to New York, and so she wouldn't get home till 7:30, something. She would leave at dawn. And she was just miserable at work, I mean. And I went to this rehearsal, and everyone was they were talking about whether or not God existed. They were talking about what they believed in. They would dress up in these crazy outfits, and then we did the play, and they got a standing ovation, and it was so much fun.